is out at Crossroads Farm this morning with some beautiful animals.
Hey, Cor.
Good morning, you guys. Oh man, I love a live shot like this. Love it because there's always action and there's always folks who know all about horses. This is Maura. She's a dang expert. She's a trainer here. This is Haley, also a trainer here, and this is Rachel Jansen Jones. She owns the whole dang joint. Who's this guy over here?
This is Jeremy Cluff. He's our resident colt breaker.
Oh man. You think the ladies don't like hearing that on your match profile? Colt breaker. That's always impressive. Who's this guy?
This is Owner. He's the resident stallion here at Crossroads.
Wow, I thought you had a cool job. That's probably better. So, Rachel, what happens here at Crossroad Farm? You're about the English style of riding, generally, although you have a Western saddle over here. We've got these. What's with the English? Why are their saddles so tiny? What's their problem?
Well, so when we go over jumps, we don't want to get nailed in the belly with that big old horn.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, so we keep it light and little.
Yeah, and now, who are your typical riders here? You've got a lot of horses on the property.
We do.
Who comes to see you?
We have a full range of lessons and training, so we start them from the ground up. We have 6-year-olds who have never ridden before. We have 70-year-olds that have been in it their whole life. So we have all levels.
Gotcha. Well, you know what, ladies? Do you mind heading out with your horses out into the sunshine here? We'll get them in motion. Oh, by the way, helmets. They're not just decorative. They're here for a reason, and safety is a big part of what you're about, right?
Safety's huge. That's a huge part of all of our lessons in our program.
And how can people find you, by the way? What are your cross streets?
We're on the north side of Ray, between Gilbert and Lindsay. They can also go to our website, crossroadsfarm.com.
Well, it's so beautiful out here. If you didn't know where you were, you would hardly know that there were homes not too far away. It's
our oasis in the desert.
It really, really is, and just one of the prettiest spots we've been to in quite a while. Now, must you have your own horse to get out here and get started?
No, we have a huge supply of lesson horses for the beginner through advanced riders. Once people get to the point where they're showing, they'll purchase their own, but we can get them started.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, well, what's your own horse story? You grew up in horse country, Minnesota.
I did. I grew up in Minnesota. I rode and showed from the time I was 10. I moved out here to go to ASU and then somehow ended up back in it again. I can't complain.
Yeah, well, it is a good life. Well, thanks for sharing all your friends with us. We got more coming your way from Crossroad Farm, and we got more with Zephyr. That's Ace over there. Look at Ace. Look at that noble. It's that over-the-shoulder look, like a graduation photo from the 1940s. You know, when the ladies used to kind of look back at you. I don't know.
Okay.
My granddad used to say, I don't know what kind of an emergency it would have to be to get a woman into that position. But anyway, that's just my granddad.
Oh, the sideways on the saddle? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how they jump like that.
I know.